Welcome back to Shir 8 on the Haggadah Shel Pesach. We're moving on to the paragraph of Masseh b'Rabbi Eliezer. Before we continue with the next this paragraph and the two ones after that of the Haggadah, we're going to give a very short general introduction to explain the objectives of the following paragraphs of the Haggadah are. Now that we are aware of the objectives of the Seder night through the past Yurim, that even though we have the knowledge, we still need to relearn, and we still need to talk at great length about everything that transpired in Mitzrayim in order to develop this emotional feeling of simcha that we are trying to reach and to instill deeply inside of us Emunah in Hashem. To emphasize the effort required to reach this goal, the Bal Haggadah introduces three distinct ideas. Together, these serve as a powerful testament to the profound importance and magnitude of the obligation of Sipur. Number one, how all of us are commanded to tell over the Sipur, like it's clear from the paragraph of Masseh b'Rabbi Eliezer. Number two, how we are all commanded to mention Yitzis Mitzrayim the whole year, twice a day, like it says very clearly in Amar Rabbi Eliezer ben Azariah. Number three, how there's an obligation of saying over the Sipur in a way that appeals to all different types of children and must be said over in a unique way that every member of Klal Yisrael, like it's clear from the paragraphs of the Arabbanim. So let's start with Masseh b'Rabbi Eliezer, which it's very clear, is coming to prove what we just said, that even Chachamim and people who have all the knowledge of all the details of Yitzis Mitzrayim still engage in the Sipur, showing that the idea behind it is not knowledge. It's about an emotional feeling that you develop by speaking about Mitzrayim at great length. Because we see that from Masseh b'Rabbi Eliezer, that even the Tanoim discuss Sipur Yitzis Mitzrayim until Alois HaShachar. In addition, we see that they also did not stop in the middle of the night. They discussed the entire night. They utilized the night until the last drop, which we'll speak about the halachic question later. As the story goes, Masseh b'Rabbi Eliezer, v'Rabbi Yeshua, v'Rabbi Eliezer ben Azariah, v'Rabbi Akiva, v'Rabbi Tarfon Shayim Esubim b'nei Brak, which means they were sitting at the Suda of Leil Pesach in Bnei Brak. Moshe Shonim learned that this Bnei Brak refers to a place in Shevet Dan that's mentioned in Sefer Yeshua, Perak Yud Tes Pasuk Mem Hey, and they were Mesaprim b'Yitzis Mitzrayim Kol Oisa Laila, all of Leil Pesach, and they were so deeply engrossed inside the discussions that they in fact didn't even notice that it was already Me'ir HaYom, like that the day was lighting up, until the Talmidim came and they told them that this Zman Kriyat Shel Shachris has arrived, and it's preferably that you read it with the Netzach Hama, and therefore you should stop, as the Barbanel explains that line. And the Bal Haggadah is stressing that they literally spoke the entire night, and they utilized every last drop of the night. And there's an additional element over here which shows the importance of the Sipur, that even though all these people were not themselves descendants of the people who were in servitude, that's like the most fascinating part about this paragraph, is that Rabbi Eliezer was a Kohen, Rabbi Yeshua was a Levi, Rabbi Eliezer ben Azariah was a Kohen, Rabbi Akiva was descendants from Gerim, Rabbi Tarfon was a Kohen, and as we know, Shevet Levi did not serve in the Shibud. So all these people, all these Tanoim, were not part of the servitude in Mitzrayim. Nevertheless, every member of Klal Yisrael needs to discuss these ideas, relive them, and still them deeply inside his nefesh, like the Chida explains. Let's move on a little bit to the halacha discussion of Chatzos versus the whole night. Now, many Achronim ask, that it's explained in Mechilta, in Parshas Boi, that the Shita of Rabbi Eliezer himself, who is one of the members sitting in Bnei Brak, is that the mitzvah of Sipur Yitzis Mitzrayim is only until Chatzos and not Kol HaLayla. Because Rabbi Eliezer holds in Brachos Daf Tes Amid Aleph, based on the Psukim, that the Zman of eating Karban Pesach is only until Chatzos, and the Zman of Sipur depends on the Zman of Karban Pesach, because it says Ba'avor Zeh B'Shosh Matzah U'Maror B'Nochim L'Fenecha. You're only chayiv to be Mesaper at the time that the mitzvahs of the night are in front of you. But the Stipler in Brachos Kehilas Yaakov Simin Dalet Ois Aleph is mechadish that there's a special Takanas Chachamim to answer this. That there's a special Takanas Chachamim that you should be marbe u'moisiv l'saper as much as is possible, even after the zman of your chiyuv. So you could do it the whole night. because the Sipur brings us to Lidei Yerushalayim and Ahavas Hashem, which we're trying to get the point across of what we're trying to build here. That's which the Mechilta says is only Archiv Deraisa, but really there's a Archiv Derabanan for this reason, to be Marach Besipur and to speak about Yetzias Mitzrayim the whole night. I saw another answer elsewhere that there's 2 separate mitzvahs, but I don't really want to get into that. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for listening.